You've made it this far. Through thick and thin, you've brought your cow up to the point where one cow becomes two, and a calf is due any day now. Some call it the scariest days of having a cow, and they're not wrong. And it's all on the way on Our Wyoming Life. Hi guys, my name is Mike and I'm a rancher in Northeast Wyoming. We've been here on the ranch for just over 10 years. And along with my wife, we moved here from the big city and our corporate jobs to help out her family on the farm. Now we invite you to do the same and come along with us as we explore the ranch life and escape your ordinary. If this is your first time here, what a great time to join the herd. And if you've been here for a while, you know how fast things can change on the ranch, from boredom to complete chaos. I hope that you can hit the subscribe button and continue with us through what I consider the most stressful and most rewarding time on the ranch. It's calving time, and that means that anything and everything will go wrong. And at the same time, we get to be a part of the most amazing parts of farming, new life. We're only 5 days away from the beginning of this year's 30 and 30. That's 30 videos in 30 days, basically a daily vlog of what's happening on the ranch. And you get to live it out with me, or better yet, through me. Each and every day of the month of April, a new video will keep you up to date on new calves, new projects, wins, and losses, and will make you a Wyoming rancher. In fact, we're hoping for our very first calf to make an appearance by the end of this video, so stick around to the very, very end. And speaking of the end, at the end of this year's 30 and 30, a 24-hour live stream right at the peak of calving, where if you ever wanted to live a different life, you'll get the chance. It's completely unedited, unplanned, and a total kick in the pants. Last year, I actually got stuck and I said a lot of really bad words before I remembered that thousands of people were watching. Hopefully that won't happen again, but I can guarantee it will be entertaining. All right, so starting today, consider yourself an honorary ranch hand. All you have to do to get hired is subscribe. It's simple as that. And since we're heading into calving, your first day on the ranch here is all about the upcoming few months for both us and the cows that we're in charge of taking care of. Working any farm or ranch is much more about taking care of the background than what many see as an end result. On a traditional farm, let's say the end result is wheat or some other crop that's sold off the farm. It goes to an elevator, then on to whoever turns it into whatever it may become: bread, beer, even fuel. Farmers not only have to worry about the end result, but also have to worry about what gets them there. For many farmers, it's the soil itself. And without taking care of it, you can't count on years of harvests from it. For many ranchers, our end result is calves. They're sold off the ranch to feedlots, who then take them on to processors and eventually grocery stores. But for the boots on the ground rancher, it's all about these moms. Mom cows, or our breeding herd, these cows live their entire lives right here on the ranch. Some for over 10 years, like blonde cow here, who this year is 15 years old. Over her lifetime, she's given us 12 calves, and this year is no different. She's pregnant and due on June 14th. She's got a while to wait yet for her little boy to hit the ground. The rest of these cows out here are pregnant as well, over 100 of them. And we'll have births that take place without us even knowing. We'll have others where moms will need our help, and we'll have moms that don't want us anywhere near their calves. We'll have other moms that ask us to find their calves when they misplace them. Like I've said before, calving is exciting, and sometimes it's terrifying. These cows are in the last trimester of their calves' development, and the calf is really just getting ready to hit that great big eject button. Moms are big, as you can see. Each one carries their calves differently, just like humans. Some appear larger than others, but rest assured there are no triplets out here or quadruplets. The chances of those are about 1 in 100,000 cows, and quite honestly, neither Mom nor we would really want to deal with that kind of mess. We're happy with 1 for 1. Occasionally we get twins, but Angus cattle aren't really made for taking care of twins, so we'll end up having one for ourselves, claiming it as our own and as a bottle baby. So if they aren't carrying multiple calves, what makes these cows so big? Well, some of it's genetics. Some of it's the fact that the calf is now growing at an accelerated rate. Lots of things are happening inside. The calf could even be just laying in a weird position. And as calves get ready for departure, it's growing in leaps and bounds. Hair is growing, muscles are expanding, and a fat layer is moving in to keep that new calf warm when he hits the ground. It's during this time that we really do step up our game. While taking care of the moms, it's now that they get the best hay, the best supplements, including protein, fat, vitamins. In fact, we use FBN to make sure that we get the best prices and quality for our cattle. And things like cake, lick, barrels, salt, loose mineral, those are all essential for healthy calves. And we have no problem providing it for them. In fact, some may need it and they'll eat it. Others may not. And it's all about free choice. A cow really does know what she needs more than we ever could, unless she wants pickles and ice cream or something. I wonder if cows get cravings. They might. As cows enter this portion of the 3rd trimester, we start seeing signs that the download is imminent. And trust me, over the next 30 days, we're going to be looking in, at, and around all the parts of a cow. If you're squeamish, I'll try to warn you, although I suspect a lot of you guys will be moving in a little bit closer for a look. That's just my guess. Some of the signs we'll be looking for include udder development. We call it bagging up, but it's really just the milk moving into the udder, getting ready for that calf's first drink. We also look for swelling of the vulva. It's a good sign, although both types of swelling can start weeks before a calf hits the ground. Checking cows for these signs will give you a good idea or to keep an eye on what to keep an eye on, but there are other signs of upcoming birth. The big one for us is cows that wander off on their own. We calve in about 400 acres, lots of room for privacy, and most cows will want that privacy while they're giving birth. It's a good idea. Other cows won't get confused on who had a calf, trust me, it happens, and try to steal hers, but also it leaves her open to predators, another thing that we have to worry about. When a cow wanders off for some time alone, we make it our mission to interrupt that alone time, or at least see what she's doing. And often that's when we find the most telling of tells that she's going to have a calf. Feet, hopefully front feet, hooves facing down. If you have anything else, you might be in trouble, and we need to start thinking about how to get that cow into a more controlled environment so that we can help her. We may end up assisting in the birth. We may have to give her an epidural, maybe even a C-section. All of those things we don't want to do in the field. Our biggest goal during calving is to be there for the birth of every single animal, to protect both mom and the calf, making sure that everything comes out okay, and to assist if needed. It's a pretty easy job description that we will find is a lot harder than it sounds. But sometimes you get a little surprise, like this little one, born last night. She's our first calf of the season. Because she's alone out here, we moved her in. Mom's taking her away. In with a few replacement heifers and a few empty cows that aren't going to calve this year, and we ended up keeping separate. After a calf is born, and they're kind of confused, we know that mom is safe and the calf is safe. We still have a little job to do, and that job is to tag the new member of the herd. Tagging is actually very important. We use a software called CattleMax to keep track of our herd. Because we do, we can assign this calf a tag number and link hers to her mom's. Mom's records have been kept since she's been here on the ranch. For example, the mom right there, that red cow, number 84, she had a limp last year. She must have twisted her ankle or something. We put her in confinement for a while, she healed up, and then she's back to work. Now, just like her mom, this calf is going to get a number of her own. And this year, we're going with green tags for calves. For her, she gets tag number 2. Why number 2? Well, we wanted to give her number 2 as a way to honor a good friend of the channel. His name is Jake. He's had a rough year health-wise at a very young age, and while Jake always tries to be number 1, Now he will be forever associated with number 2. Go number 2. Mom's peeing. We'll wait. Our first little calf is on the ground. Calving season has really begun here on the ranch, and we really hope that you're planning on coming along with us. Be sure to subscribe. Meet us daily for the 30 and 30 and buckle your seatbelts because we have no idea of the ride in store. If you really want to get in on the action and you're a fan of TikTok, go search for our brand new TikTok feed. It's called Our Wyoming Life Official, and that's where you'll find the antics that you won't find anywhere else. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for welcoming number 2, wherever she went, to the ranch. And thanks to Jake for letting us be a part of your recovery. Until I see you next time, have a great week. And thanks for joining us in Our Wyoming Life.